Congress meeting. So we're leaving the lights on for this because it's nice, bright, white, and you'll be able to see it. So hello, my name is Courtney Levin. I am your second term associate counselor, and I'm excited to be here for probably my last zone meeting in zone 18 in grad school in fall. So, Florida State. So how many of you have heard about, let me finish my talk. I'm here to talk about this, not that. So how many of you have heard of a science cafe? I know everybody from Pomona has, I know, okay, good. So science cafes are something that we've been working very closely with Nova to try to put on these things. So what exactly is a science cafe? Well, a science cafe is a casual conversation with a scientist. It's meant to facilitate conversations, debate, and interaction. So the format of a science cafe is that generally there's a dinner location kind of place. You just invite somebody who's a scientist to come and speak to the public. And Society of Physics Students has joined forces with NOVA and PBS to work on implementing this year's theme, Connecting Worlds, Science Beyond Borders, Physics for All. So, yay. It's been a great opportunity. We've worked with their Fabric of the Cosmos series, where they offered actually little gift baskets and goodie bags to send to the physics chapters that we're hosting, and we give away prizes using it. So how do you go about hosting a science cafe? Well, here's the process of it. Number one, find a speaker. Why put finding a speaker first thing on the list? Because you need that to set your date, which is number 2. So once you have your date that your speaker is available and your speaker, you find a location that is available on that. Most locations are free. You don't have to pay for them. If you say, hey, we want to come and have dinner here, bring a large group, can you put us in a private room? Generally they'll say, yeah, sure. We did ours at an Applebee's, I've seen it at a brewery, I've seen it at lots of different locations. Generally I would say they're trying to find a secluded room where you can set up a projector or a PowerPoint, but it doesn't even need that. We did ours without any kind of visual aids. Number 4, the big one, make sure you register your cafe on ScienceCafes.org because it'll be listed on the Society of Physics Students website. It'll give you bonus points, always good. Number 5, advertise. Advertising is one of the key parts. It is important to get people to go to it because it's great to just have your own chapter there, but if you can get other chapters from around the area, students from the local schools. Remember, this year's theme is Physics for All. It doesn't have to be younger students. You can also go to retirement homes and try to talk to them and bring in people from the older generations to come and hear about science. It's a great way to outreach, and it's a lot of fun. And the last one, number 6, is host the cafe. So, this is something new. If you are interested in hosting a science cafe, NOVA is willing to help sponsor 10 or more. They just want there to be at least 10. So make sure that you host because they're willing to help you pay and cover expenses of your speaker. Flight costs, hotel costs, food costs. NOVA is willing to cover that. So if you have any questions about that, contact Kendra Redmond, kredmond@aip.org. And she will be so happy to help you with that because it's great to get a science cafe going. It's a lot of fun. How many of you have been to a science cafe? Okay. So my chapter, Cal Poly, hosted, so if you have any questions about what it's like to go to one, be at one, talk to Tom, myself, any of the physics students from Cal Poly. So now for the other things I'm here to talk about.
Can I mention real quick?
Go for it.
So Fresno's had a science cafe for 4 years.
Okay.
And our next one is Monday, May 7th, over in the Peters Building. We're going to have actually a rational comedy for an irrational world. He's a science comedian.
Perfect.
Okay? So we would invite anybody that's in the area to come. It's open to the public, and there's actually if you go to the Scientific Cafe, we call ourselves the Central Valley Cafe Scientifique.
Okay. I'm familiar with the Cafe Scientifiques. Do you know if the cafe is registered on ScienceCafes.org?
No, but I'll make sure we know that.
Make sure it's registered. So, how many of you know that Sigma Pi Sigma every 4 years puts on a Congress event? Okay, couple hands. So, last one was in 2008. This upcoming one is going to be 2012. It's called Connecting Worlds Through Science and Service. So, when is it? It's November 8th through 10th. That's a Thursday through Saturday, but it'll also run over a bit into Sunday. And where is it? Kennedy Space Center, Florida. Awesome. Fun times. But, registration. So $170 per student to attend and $370 for non-students. That does include grad students too. So if you're a grad student, you're going to grad school over somewhere a little bit closer, you're going to grad school here, we would love to have you go. It's going to be super fun, super awesome. And it's only $170 for a student. That includes both undergrad and grad.
Including most meals.
Oh yes, that does include most meals. Thank you. Now, if you're registered after September 17th, the registration goes all the way up until October 15th, and the fees do go up to $250. So make sure you register early. Early is your friend. So we will be staying at the Coquille Royale Hotel. There you do get suites with 2 clean beds and a sofa bed. Each suite fits 4 to 5 people, and it's $120 per night. For that many people, that's actually pretty good, especially because you're doing that with the hotel and the Congress, and it's right. The Congress is right there. It's all there. The hotel reservation deadline, that's really hard to read, but it's October 1st. That's the latest you can get the special rate. There is a rate specifically for physics students. So, how do we get to Florida from California? It's a little bit far, and it's a little bit expensive. So, fundraising. Fundraising is your friend. So I just came up with a couple like bake sale, auctions, pumpkin launches, lab book sales. What other ways do you guys fundraise? Shout them out. Food?
We used to do lab book sales until the dean was
Okay.
So you have to have a dean that's reasonable.
Yeah, you do need that. Stickers with your department name on them. So usually there's school stickers. I'll say. Yeah, T-shirts. T-shirts are another big one.
Businesses?
What was that?
Businesses?
Businesses, yes. Talking to businesses, helping to get sponsors. Always good idea. So keep these in mind. There's also more information on the website. There's one other way that funding can help, and that comes from the FizCon Reporter Awards. I wanted to make sure that you guys know about this because I just found out about this last Sunday. So make sure you know about this. Chapters can apply to be a chapter reporter by sending an email to sps@aip.org. And the trick is you need at least 4 members from your university who will be attending. But you can get up to $500 if you go, which is a rather decent portion of the cost. You will be compiling an article about your experiences, and the articles will be sent to the national office and compiled online. And upon receiving the articles, you'll get your check. So what kind of things are going to be happening at the national or the Congress? I'm studying Southern terminology. There's going to be an art competition because everybody knows that scientists can be artistic. We just don't always get a chance to show it off. There's going to be breakfast with the scientists, which will be an opportunity to have lunch with scientists, Nobel laureates, people you've heard about, people that are awesome. There will be NASA tours. Now, remember how I said that it goes the Thursday through the Sunday? NASA tours are only on the Thursday, so make sure that if you're planning to go, you book the NASA tours into your schedule so you're there by Thursday. And they'll be leaving in the mornings. There will be 6 plenary talks, and your registration fees get you into all of them, reserve your seat at all of them, as well as at the workshops. If you wish to present a poster, there is poster sessions, and there will also be an exhibit hall. So for the art competition, there's 4 different categories. I believe they accept all forms, including mixed media, photography, traditional art. I think it's all types.
Performances, I think, will have to be recorded.
Performances will have to be recorded. Take that back. So there's going to be, the themes are Connecting Worlds, General Science, Physics for All, which ties in with the theme for the year, and Space the Final Frontier, because it's going to be held at Kennedy. There's also a variety of different workshops. There are 4 workshop sessions. The first one is Connecting Science and Scientists and Policy. The second one is split between academia and industry and diverse perspectives. The third one is split between students and careers and science and technology. And the final one is physics and the public. So, pop quiz. When is the Congress? November 8th through 10th. Correct. So where is it? I cannot hear you guys. My ears are a little bit plugged. I need you to be louder.
In Florida.
Where in
Wrong
Florida?
side of the country.
Kennedy Space Center, yes. In Orlando.
You
So
know where
when is
Orlando
the
is?
deadline for early registration?
September?
yes. 17th, yes. It is indeed September 17th. After that, it does go up. How many students can you fit into one suite?
4 or 5.
4 or
How are you
5,
stacking
yes.
Dude,
I don't think
50.
numbers that one.
That depends on how friendly they are with each other.
And how
You can
large
get-
each one is.
How what?
How
Large
large.
each one is, or small. So, this is a bonus question. Where was the 2008 Congress? And Tom, you can't answer this. And if you've been reading through your SPS Observer,
I was afraid of
there's actually a picture of it where it was held at Fermilab.
What?
Yeah, Fermilab. You go cool places. So, yep.
Oh, they
Read
fire the
this.
temperature
Make sure you read your copy of the Society of Physics Students Observer. It's got lots of information, especially about PhysCon. This also has all of the speakers that are listed. So, I look forward to seeing you all there at the largest gathering of physics undergraduates in the U.S. And if you want more information, the website is spscongress.com or .org.
Org.
.org. I messed that up. It's .org.
Courtney, I forgot to mention.
With the wrong.
Yeah,